I'm good. How are you? I was doing well, so we moved on from the stealth bee to a slug bee this run because FTL just doesn't love me. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to exploit the situation. The Mantis Bee? The Mantis Bee, like, before the Advanced Edition came out, was considered like the second best ship. I mean, it came with double shields, the defense drone. Less so now. They heavily nerfed the strength of boarding in the hard mode. Okay, let's not worry about weapons now. Let's just hurt the rock as much as possible. On second thought. Alright, now I'm being indecisive and this is bad. So I was thinking I could just vent the ship, keep the weapons down, teleport two crew over, and let the Mantis run around the ship distracting the rock until he gets back. Alright, we will board 2 crew on the 1 to get a small advantage, at least for a short period of time. Okay, so we can win the fight with the NG. We're tied with the human. We got in a couple hits early, and we can just switch fighters. I'm going to close the doors because I actually don't want him to get hurt enough that he teleports back over to the enemy ship. Let's make sure our crew doesn't die by swapping them out. Oh, the Brian J, thank you for the auto host. Okay. Well, we got 1 crew. We got 2 crew kills. We're gonna play this nice, slow and slow and safe. Alright, luckily the rock is slow. Alright, at least we win that fight. This start. With no more life signs detected, we do get 3 fuel, 2 missiles, and 20 scrap. Contact that civilian ship. The sector has become increasingly dangerous for friends of the Federation. I think my crew can patch some of your hole. As thanks. Thank you for repairing my hole. Alright, let's beam our crew back. Close our doors. Put them all in the same room and bomb our ship. Alright, and we're up to full health. Alright. I did kind of screw up because he should not be over on weapons. We're not... I'm likely going to be powering up weapons. Oh yeah, there we are. She's going to save precious seconds with that setup. What would be interesting is 2 rockmen and a fire beam. I don't think I've ever really used a fire beam before. 2 rock crewmen and a firebomb, that I have used. Okay, so none of those are stores. See, spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been retrofitted for transport. Now, that typically means they'll have high evasion and will try to run away from the fight. They will demand the surrender of their goods. So that's 3 crew with a teleporter, a flak, and basic laser. That is very scary. So that's 4 projectiles to our 1 shield. Okay, again, I'm going to wait for them to board us. Alright, we can vent. Put 2 crew here, and we will teleport over to their shields. The idea being that we'll pull the pilot and the crewmen off to fight in the shield room. And we'll get a bit of a 2-on-1 for a little bit here. Okay, they're dealing with our level 2 doors. Turn on invasion. Typically keep the rooms next to the airlock vented. I don't find it makes much of a difference. And I'm doing no pause. Or I'm not doing no pause. I am pausing. Jeez, no pause is terrifying. Alright, so let's see. Oh no, our missile actually shot their flak. Or their laser shot. That's pretty gross. Alright, at least we didn't take any damage from that. We are... Okay, now we somehow started losing this fight. Okay, I'm actually very terrified that my guy is about to get hit by flak projectiles and die. Okay, that's not actually going to be the case. Alright, so we have just the basic. Can you turn the tide of this fight and make sure we win all of them? Why is he running away? Oh, that's right, they can heal. Silly me. Whoa, that is bad. The medbay actually gets placed, I believe, just above the weapon room. Alright, this is unfortunate. I'm going to have to retreat. Oh, no, no, no. What am I doing? Okay, that'll do. Just use the heal bomb. That means we're going to use 2 missiles. That's unfortunate. Alright. Let's see. The ship refuses to fight, but you still detect life signatures. Apparently this was a prisoner transport. The single survivor offers to join your crew in exchange for their freedom. 21 scrap and new crew. Very cool. Let's see, do I actually want to just put the human on piloting? Oh, you're wondering how our crew gets healed? Yeah, we're currently relying on the old heal bomb. Okay, so I have 2 crew that are beat up. Go ahead and heal bomb them. Wait. Jump. Am I next to a store? No, okay. There was a chance we could find a store and could save ourselves a bomb. Luckily, you never miss on your own ship when you're bombing yourself. Or not luckily, by design. Okay, well, We always want a Slug as the pilot, because Slugs cannot be mind control, so we'll put our untrained human over here. On engines. Let's see, you detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. That's unfortunate, so we cannot board. Correction, it's incredibly dangerous to board. I assume we could take down the piloting and then our heel bomb wouldn't miss. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is double rewards, making it hopefully worthwhile. That we're gonna have to waste 3 missiles, or use 3 missiles for this fight. That's an ion bomb. Okay, teleporter, we can live with that. One fuel, 1 drone, 9 scrap. The outpost hails you. That scout was destroyed. Thanks for the help. We've been harassed nonstop by these scouts. This is on the house. It wasn't on the house. I killed them for you. Saved your lives. 12 scrap. Up to 62. Okay, well, there isn't a store. Let's go ahead and get up our second shield. That's most unfortunate. Yeah, so this ship has a lot, really has a lot bad going for it as opposed to anything good. I mean, it's predominantly just that you have a teleporter. Like, that's really about the only good thing you can say about it. And you can say plenty bad. Oh, you wish to be named the captain? Let's see. Who's currently Captain? Zimu. So what was it last time? I believe we just do Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea. I'll eventually type this correctly. Yeah, there are I don't know how many ships are actually worse. Oh, Sweet PB, we will make corrections. Done and done. Alright, let's run everyone back to their positions. Check out this distress. See, you've encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks like it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Alright, I was fleeing the rebel advance, ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board and its communications may be down. Yeah, we could lose crew on this, so maybe we're just going to ignore it. This is gross. An especially well-known pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. That's just an ion and a beam weapon, though. We're safe from the fight. We will never surrender one of our crews to slavers. Okay, that is the case. The only problem being is that it's going to take 3 missiles to drop the Zoltan shield and then go for the kill. They don't have a med bay. Those look like NGs, actually. Don't say that. And no, might as well leave the whole bomb up and running. Oh, please don't dodge missiles. I only have so many. Yeah, so this ship needs... Technically it needs crew, weapons, a med bay, and then it's almost like an actual ship. Alright. Now we get to board. Well, we win the fights with NG, so we can just sit out the rest of this fight. Well, I think it starts with 25 missiles, but I mean, the fact that you have 2 missile systems is gross. I understand the idea was that you play with the heal bomb, and the Artemis gives you some way of dealing with like med bays or clone bays. I guess med bays, clone bays weren't a thing. Before advanced decision. You find a number of slaves in the cargo hold. They look at you questioningly, and one asks if they are to be released. You could use more crew, but you don't want to force them all to work for you instead. What an... Jeez. So, do we go Mantis, which is a superior border? Or do we go NG, who has tons of blue options? Or the Rockman, which is a good border and has blue options? Yeah, I think you say Rockman. I was probably leaning towards Rockman. A little bit both of the best of both worlds. The Rockman remains silent, and you worry there might be trouble. However, when you ask him to perform a task, he acts without complaint. Perhaps he won't be a problem. Welcome aboard. Alright, now is there actually a store somewhere nearby? No, there's not. And we are now down to 11 bomb parts. 11 bombs. I guess this is our boarding crew for now. I already know what that jump looks like. Let's see if one of these two is the actual store. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we have plenty of jumps to burn. Rocks are slow. Okay, so that's an NG and a Mantis. This beacon has been placed too close to a supergiant, Class M star. The ship will gradually overheat until you get out of here or die. A pirate apparently oblivious to this danger of the sun moves in to engage. Alright, so as long as we have 2 shields up, we are safe. They don't have a med bay. Fortunately, they're right next to each other. 1, 2, 3... Oh, please don't start a fire there. Okay, so they did start a fire. We have one in our weapons. Charming. Okay, so there's a fire in there. He's going to be taking damage. Well, my rock doesn't. Okay, so we'll send the rock there. I question actually teleporting my own crew back. Okay. Teleport crew back. Oh wow, he had double fires. Well, so much for having shields. Okay, 51-7, we kill the mantis. After no more life signs remaining on the ship, you strip it of useful materials. 2 missiles, 1 drone part, and 19 scrap. Okay. So let's see, everyone's injured, but I need to get my teleporter back on so I can heal everyone and not waste a missile. You can come back, go to crew. See, I remember another stream where the streamer accidentally threw his rocket pilot into slavery? That sounds like a bad time. Okay, so you can go there. You two work on doors, and we'll send you to scout the rest of the ship to make sure that's the only fire. That you did put out in time. Is there actually a store? No! Okay, fair enough. Would like my weapon system back online. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. Let's explore the asteroid field and gain nothing of interest. Yeah. We made it the good choice. Okay, let's see. Pegasus missile is... That's 20 seconds. Alright, I can sell the Slug repair gel and whatever to the store. If we actually find a store. I do need a power bar. That's going to make that a lot easier. Especially well-known pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members. We just got new crew. No, we never surrendered to slavers. Yeah, you have, looks like a rock, a human, and a mantis. But you don't have a way to heal. And you can't actually penetrate our shields. What is the actual best way? Is this where if we move, they start changing the piloting out and we can exploit that? Okay. Is that just one crew member I can do that with? No. I like that fight better. Let's see. I mean, it's sort of terrifying. Alright, we'll send him back out and we'll switch him so the rock is on the mantis. So the rock wins this one and we beat the NG. Oh, that's the Zoltan. Okay, that would have absolutely killed us. Okay, that was terrifying. It's all good now. Yeah, just in time. I think I could have just teleported them away as well. But yeah, since there was no piloting, it was unlikely they'd be able to evade it. Let's see, it appears the slaves did not survive the fighting. You find their burnt bodies in the hold, but before you strip their ship, you hear faint noises from the walls. You break off a latch. A slave falls out of a hidden compartment, coughing. Once recomposed, the slave offers to join your crew. And hey, we have an NG. What's that? I get to use another missile? Absolutely. Alright, well, let's see. Here, back onto my borders. We'll go ahead and move NG to shields. We already have level 2 doors. And we have 6 crew. Scans reveal an ore refinery and several factories all standing still and empty, no life signs detected. There's our store. So we just want a weapon and hopefully a clone bay. So you find yourself surrounded by a group of mysterious alien vessels. They hail you and apparently have some valuable technology for sale. Long-range scanners, backup DNA battery. Are you kidding me? Let's see, so you give me 2 terrible weapons, an ion blast, long-range scanners. Why? Okay. I am not entirely certain what I want to do right now. Okay, I have fuel, I don't need repairs. That's totally fine. I mean, long-range scanners are very good. See, I almost now don't want to even sell the Pegasus missile because it actually provides us with damage when we only have 10 missiles. That seems like it's awful, though. I can sell the slug repair gel, get at least 30 scrap for that. Yeah, I just need weapons in a med bay, and I don't think that solved either of those 2 problems. Okay, I can get long-range scanners, and then I can always sell off the heal bomb to buy the clone or med bay. The Vulcan, which... Let's see, the Vulcan would then take all that scrap, and then I need 2 more power bars as well. That would take way too much to get online right now. No, I think we're sort of just stuck with what we have. I'm almost tempted to go Zoltan bypass shield, just so we don't even have to deal with a way to get around Zoltan shields. 40, 60, and 95 for the Vulcan. That's pretty demanding for early sector. I'm okay not trying for that right now. Let's see, despite the barren area, a trader has set up a shop at the beacon. 1 fuel for 5 missiles. Yes. Ooh, heals. You arrive at the long-range scanners with the FTL drive as charged. You can jump to the next sector. You arrive at the beacon located at a civilian star system. A nearby colony contacts you. We have a rogue rebel ship harassing the system. Do you have time to find it? let's go looking for it. After a short search, you find the rebel ship. Let's hope he's as easy to beat in combat as he was to find. Okay, so we have a heavy and a mini beam, which means we are safe from this fight. And they don't have a med bay, so we have our time with this. Oh, don't pick on the poor NG. I just actually want to move him so I don't have to heal him. You gonna teleport back? Or not, that's fine. Okay, so the station is there. He will move through and fight the rock. Okay. 5 fuel, 20 scrap. Next sector. Well, abandoned sector is really nice for fights. We can't board because most of the ships won't have any oxygen. So we'll go pirate controlled. Not totally for pirate controlled, because there's going to be more slavers and we're pretty full on crew. I guess we won't turn down Mantis. Yeah, fighting slavers wasn't all bad this early on. But maybe we just have a store. Let's see, what are you? An asteroid field? No. An asteroid field? No. Okay, so 1, 2, possibly over. What an ugly sector layout. I guess we take these 2 jumps, make our way through here. Well, I guess it's unlikely we won't see a store then. We'll take this jump in case that is the store. Just need a way to heal my crew, or murder them off and heal them anyways. Barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of an incoming ship with weapons hot. Okay, that's 2 crew and a flak. No way to heal, though. Maximum dodge. Alright, let's send you guys out of the room and then switch off. There we go. Pretty much no evasion. That's okay. With the crew dead, you're able to take fuel out of the storage. 3 fuel, 22 scrap. Bring them back. Who all needs healed up? 1, 2, just them. Just the boarders. Well, we have scrap, we have crew, we have a distress beacon. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy another power bar so I'm not juggling with my O2. I really don't want to spend more scrap in case I have to buy a lot of things at this store. So you sign, a ship without life forms from nearby dense asteroid field is giving off a distress call. Shall we investigate it? It could be dangerous. No kidding, it could be dangerous. Let's see, we could take 5 damage and receive a random amount of stuff, or nothing happens. Let's search for the ship. 5 damage it is. I don't want FTL to be... Well, no, I guess I do want FTL to be fair. Because it can be brutally unfair when it chooses to. You discover one of the rebels' autonomous scouts. The ship's AI wastes no time in engaging your ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hull. That is 5 missiles to kill. We're just going to have to run from this fight. Luckily, we can't be hurt. But I can absolutely not waste that many missiles. Suppose we could get training. But that's not exciting. Nobody wants to watch that. I can't help but notice none of those are stores either. Okay, we're absolutely not going to a pulsar. So that's a dead jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and another dead jump. What are the chances? Those are my 2 stores for the sector. Alright, 1, 2, if we have to, just to check up there. 3, 4, and then back down. 1, 2. Oh no, I can just do 1, 2, and if that's jump, and I can make that one. So you arrived to find a small space station putting out a distress signal. There's no response from the hails. Dock with the station and investigate. Dock with the station and see a frantic person banging on the airlock door. Once inside your ship, he drops to the floor saying, "My friends, they've got insane. They're coming." You hand him a blaster and turn to see a number of people charging forward the ship. Prepare for a fight. Okay, that is a lot of boarders. But we now have 2 rock. That's cool. I figure it will take them a very long time to actually get through those systems. We're just gonna keep running away. Yeah, you jerks. Knowing FTL is 99% chance. Use a fire beam and ion blast. Not a store, not a store. I can't help but notice that none of you jumps are stores. I was pretty sure I was promised a store. Okay, just want to make sure I actually hit the crew I need to hit. Heal bomb! Alright. Assign crew to their proper spots. You're fired from boarding because I now have double rocks. I suppose I will put you on doors. Because what else can you do? Your entire team should have been infected, and you should have lost the run. The scientist. No. So your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Attack the ship. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3 crew and drones. Is one of them an anti-boarding drone? But you only have a basic laser. I appreciate that. I truly do. And no medbay. Aha, the dodge. Oh, better maximize evasion there. I'm getting lucky that I'm still surviving without the med bay, or that the enemy ship doesn't have a med bay. Really? There we go. At least we're getting plenty of scrap, and apparently all the crew we could possibly handle. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search and eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that is a full crew in Sector 2. Reasons. Oh, FTL, you are a jerk. I'm totally okay birding a jump. Missile weapons. Enemy ships no medbay. I mean, we could potentially hit them with the Artemis missile, and pulling their crew from piloting makes it more likely to hit. Are you kidding me? Okay. Well, I'm buying the burst laser, because it's a burst laser. It's a weapon, doesn't actually require missiles. That's nice. Okay, so no medbay or clone bay for 2 straight stores. I mean, I'm still okay on fuel. I think it was a double green sector coming up anyways, so should eventually luck out. Alright, that gets me my medbay, my 50 scrap. Alright, see you on the other side. Still one more store in the sector. Hire the mercenary to scout the sector. Hire them to delay the rebels. So that is a burst 2 heavy. And reconstructive teleport. We'll go ahead and fight the ship. Okay, they have a medbay and 3 crew. Okay, so if we board in shields, we'll pull the engines person off and the weapons person off. That will at least slow down the fire of their weapons, plus pulling the engines will reduce the evasion of the ship. Or I just pilot and... I think we have to go to weapons? No, because I want to actually shoot the weapons. Alright, so we create a 2-on-1 for a very long period of time. Alright, so I got one weapon down. Zoltan. Okay, does that actually take their medbay down? Nope, it is a level 2 medbay. So we will kill the Zoltan. Mainly doing this as a distraction to prevent the medbay from being brought back online. Okay, don't go too crazy. I don't actually want you breaking systems and then I'm in trouble.
Anything that gets us.
That was terrifying. Sorry about that. Let's see, with the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. You're also able to take the scrap you can manage. 6 fuel and 22 scrap. I mean, we're actually not taking too much hull damage, which is nice. Was the pirate ship broadcasted that? I believe what broadcasted that was the, I was looking up a quest on FTL, and then the ad decided to play. Yeah, so I have 4 crew members injured. Okay, there's another store. 1, 2, possibly 3 and 4. I also have to move some crew around because we do have an NG now. Alright. I am moving these two closer to the teleport because they're my backup crew. Out of curiosity, is one of them actually better on shields? No. Okay. That will do for now. Do I want to buy another power bar? Alright. Get a little bit more evasion. See, the beacon is patrolled by an unmanned scout. A fight is unavoidable. It's unavoidable, but we're not going to take any damage from it. Hooray. Slowly but surely, we are making our way through the game. I mean, it's not like this third store can't have a clone bay or a med bay, right? Right? That can't possibly be the case. Alright, so we got the evasion down. Now we just take down the shields, and we're good to go. Alright, so once we get the clone bay or med bay online, I would like probably level 4 engines. Also, it might depend. If we have a clone bay, I could just level it up as well. Ship explodes, leaving behind a substantial collection of useful scrap materials. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 16 scrap. Hi, store. Are you gonna hose me as well? Clone bay, backup battery, and mind control. Yes, 1,000 times yes. Sell that. Oh, look at us. We're a normal ship now. Backup battery, mind control. Oh, mind control would also be so good. Okay, so we finally have a clone bay, have a full crew, which is ridiculous. Elsnick, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel, I should say. How have you been? Let's see. Okay, we can get 2 more jumps before we leave this sector. I'm just thinking what else we should be gearing for. All right, our weapon system is still pretty terrible. We do have some, we can get some use out of it, however. Yep, 25 power bar, so it's 40 before I can do engines and get a power bar for it. Done overwatching for the day. Small pirate ship messages you. That's sure a shiny ship you got there. You fire a warning shot across their bow and they respond, "Hey, no need for violence, it's just a comment." They knew what they were doing. Rather large fleet of civilian ships are held up at the beacon. It appears to be a rebel checkpoint. Everyone is being inspected for possible ties to the Federation. We will fend for ourselves. Okay, this is a safe fight. 3 crew. Oh, right, we have a clone bay now. I was about to go through like really complicated, well, not complicated, but like, oh my gosh, I have to do this and I have to do this. We don't have to do anything. The fight is safe. We just kind of have to murder them. Welcome back. Would you believe it? What you missed is that we actually found a store that sold us a clone bay. Look at that. And it's like an entirely different game now. Just speeding it up. CWP24, thank you for the auto host. With the crew dead, you're able to take fuel out of storage. 4 fuel, 20 scrap. Game gave me a frightening there. Okay, let us enjoy the view. I heard it's breathless. Only 4 fuel. Yeah, I know we've not been hurting for fuel on the run. Let's see if we get another weapon, something decent. We could stabilize next. What's next? Free Mantis. Venting crew members is rude. They don't feel a thing after they're dead. I assure you. NG homeworlds result in homeworlds. Oh, I do believe with our NG, we do have an NG, right? We have two NGs. We will be going NG homeworlds. When you arrive at NG space, the Mantis have been threatening the NG core worlds, but you should be able to suck up on your journey. So there's like 3 stores. Really hoping for, I believe it's protocol. Is it 52.94? Pretty much a game-changing quest. Let's see, what's up? Okay, 35 scrap to improve clone bay. What about the human? Oh, that we replace the human with the mantis if we come across one? I don't know about that. I mean, we already have 2 sets of borders. I'd have to think about it. How trained are they on engines? Oh, I just got them fully trained on engines too. This particular human, no, they are just trained on engines. As you find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon, despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. That is a missile. Okay, data scores is just going to show us a map of the level of the area, and we already have long-range scanners. I will take the guaranteed 12 scrap instead. Thank you very much. Okay, you are a store. I do not deny this. Are there really no ships at any of these jumps? Okay. So you arrive near a small fleet of civilian NG ships. A simple decryption translation of the comm frequency tells you they are having a frantic discussion about something obviously troubling them. English, talk good. Have a NG crew member contact them. The crew member syncs with the comm unit to communicate with them directly. You offer to help them, and a summary of the ship's mission. They respond, our goals have analogous elements, however not all available for disclosure discretion necessary. We offer our help, and we get a quest marker, as well as another one. However, a tracked second ship to a different base would calculate probability, but data insufficient. Okay, so now we have a lot of quest markers. As soon as you jump into the system, you receive a hail from a nearby NG vessel. Their captor appears on their screen. Strange bug, can you help us assist in debugging? Listen to their problem. Human crew? The only human blue option? Send our human crew member to communicate with the Mantis who thinks they are a human. Mantis is grateful to see another human and introduces himself as Robert Smith. He explains he is from a nearby human colony and would appreciate being returned there. We will return him home. Offer a position on the ship. Or, let's see, ask to take a look at the engines. I'm totally good on crew. I will take a free engine. Nice. Alright, with, Oh, you're going to be so disappointed. We found our free Mantis, and then we set him free. And we threw our Mantis out. No, we returned him home. Considering what we're going to do with most of the crew in regards to the airlock, it was very kind of us. Okay, we have 2 rock. They can go over and say hello. Let's see. Burst laser isn't going to do anything. I suppose I could go Artemis if I needed to. Okay, I'm just going to go max evasion and hope we don't get hit by the missile. there. With the crew dead, you're able to take fuel out of storage. You also take the scrap you can manage. 5 fuel, 30 scrap. Once again, please find your way to the nearest airlock. Breathe in that sweet, sweet nothingness. Let's see, I'm now sitting on 60 scrap. Any improvements I want to do with the ship? Alright, let's go ahead and get a buffer point in the clone bay. No, NG, I know you want to go and fight. That's, I admire your moxie. I do, but, that is not a job for NGs, I'm afraid. To the quest! So you arrive at one of the rebel bases that the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you can extract information from them. Okay, you have boarding and 3 crew. You also have what looks like a chain laser and a mini beam. Alright, I'll wait for them to board. I'll get the Artemis online in case I have to take out piloting. Okay, you board here. I will board here. See, once the crew is dead, you scan the log for information regarding the envoy. You're in luck. It seems the ships matching the thief's description passed through here not too long ago. You strip the ship and prepare to pursue them. A new quest mark has been added at the map, and we get 1 fuel, 1 drone, 30 scrap. Alright, Williams took no damage. I'm afraid the other crew members were not as fortunate. Once again, we'll have to enjoy the breathtaking view of the great outdoors. But hey, we'll bring them back so much faster now. Suppose I could put Alex over here just to give me a better view of other parts of the ship. For random fires or borders. Okay, so that is the new quest. That is the old quest. To the new quest. Let's see, I do not believe his reincarnation appreciates the great outdoors. You finally caught up with the ship you've been hunting, a hangar-sized cargo ship. Is being escorted by a number of Mantis ships. As you reconsider the assault, a squadron of NG ships with pirate emblems jump in and assist you. You prepare to fight the Mantis, but scans indicate that it's actually manned by rebels. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3 rebels. That is a burst and a missile system. That's gross 2 shields, so we will get the Artemis online to try and take out their weapon system. And they boarded there. Okay, Slug 1, Slug 2. Our rocks will go after... I guess shields will be sufficient. It's only a 1 damage missile. least have that going for us. Okay, so that is actually going to miss. Yeah, I don't want to risk anything. Oh, we have a breach. I could target the medbay. I don't think I actually have to. I have a lot of other options to kill them without having to waste missiles on it. Really, you have improved O2. I mean, it's a long fight, but Coal Train, how's it going? So let's see, the O2 is out. Okay, I don't need the Artemis. I eventually will take down their shields. And then the burst laser can do damage to their medbay. Or they will simply run out of oxygen. I'm losing consciousness? Aww. Alright, well, just kill off crew. Going the slow but steady route. I just needed... So they had a buffer point in their shields. That's a bit unfortunate. I just needed to go down another point. Oh, come on. Don't tell me I'm not actually going to get a crew kill here. Alright, thank you. Such shenanigans. I'm not allowing that. You have to come into the medbay at some point. Fine, we will come to you. We will deliver pain as you require. You strip what you can. Contact the NG ship. 3 fuel, 1 drone part, 19 scrap. The NG emerged victorious from the battle with only minor losses. I mean, technically, I lost 4 crew members, but, you know, whatever. They message you, Project XME56, commissioned by Federation Military Research Division, Advanced Stealth Cruiser Project, finished during Rebellion, unable to reconnect with Federation Military Command. Ask about the Mantis ships. Likely ploy by rebels to avoid breaking non-aggression pact with NG, 97.56% likely. Your mission to assist last Federation fleet, correct? Coordinates? Transmit coordinates of the Federation Command. Satisfactory. Delivery of tech will assist in Federation cause. Gratitude alone insufficient. Commencing ship repair. Compensation. The crews deliver an advanced augment for installation, but you're more than pleased to hear about the Federation will have improved arsenal. 30 scrap, 11 hull repair, and titanium system casing. Woohoo! That's cool. All we need are some goodies from the store. Indeed. Very long goose chase. So titanium system casing. All ship systems have additional plating that provides a 15% chance to negate damage when hit. So it means when one of our rooms is hit by enemy fire, we'll still take hull damage, but there's actually a 15% chance the system itself will not take damage. That's something that the stealth ships come with. At least definitely the Stealth A does. I know the Stealth B doesn't, it only has long-range scanners. Does the Stealth C have titanium casing? Alright, so all the crew is where they need to be. Let's go check out this store then. Drone control, sensors, mind control, scrap recovery arm, battery repair arm, and no weapons. Well, thank you for having no weapons. C doesn't have much. Are you kidding? It has a drone control and the shield defense drone, and doesn't actually come with a cloaking system or shields, but it has a really nice paint job. Super nice paint job. Alright, we're going to sell the titanium casing. I'm going to buy the mind control. That is going to help us with boarding immensely. And I just don't have anything else to really spend scrap on right now. Go ahead and buy a power bar for that. And this is our ship. Okay, where are we at now in the sector? Oh, you're another store. Well, isn't that fantastic? I love a recovery arm. It's almost tempting to get a recovery arm, but we're going to be getting about 15% scrap with crew kill bonuses anyways. Laser charger and mini beam. Oh, it does have long-range scanners. Yeah, all the stealth ships do come with long-range scanners. Okay, I have fuel. Totally everything is amazingly repaired. Yeah, I might as well. Let's see. This is fine. You arrive at one of the rebel bases the NG told you about. It appears abandoned except for one scout ship. Perhaps you could extract information from them. Okay, you have boarding. Is that a missile and flak and... Oh no, that's a flak 2. Flak 2. really don't want to eat a flak too. Mind control. Alright, let's try and see if we can get that weapon system down. Got a nice little 3-on-1 here. Quick search for the communication logs show that the tech you were searching for never passed through the base. It must have been a decoy. I strip what we can from the jump, get 17 scrap, 1 fuel, 1 drone part. Yeah, our crew didn't take that much damage, so we should be able to heal them relatively up to full by the next jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Do I want to check out the store with 61 scrap? No, I think I will pass. You receive a distress call from a nearby NG ship. Assistance required. Danger present. Imminent destruction. We will respond to the call. Move in to assist. You find a Mantis ship assaulting a small NG ship. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Okay, that is 2 Mantis and a clone bay. Mantis coming over. Mantis comes over. Mantis, enjoys the exact same hospitality of other crew. Let's see. Those cannot hurt us. So we'll try to take. Alright, and there goes the clone berry. Nice and simple. With no more life signs detected on the Mantis ship, you hasten to contact the NG. 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 28 scrap, and the NG gives us another 4 fuel. Ooh. I was concerned about the fuel situation there. Crisis averted. Oh, that's awesome. You are fully trained. Good stuff. Oh, now I am going to have to kill you off because I didn't close the door. And we just lost full training. For considering what this ship is, I mean, we're in a pretty good position thus far. The problem is boarding will become sketchier as enemy weapon systems become stronger. So we're doing a good job taking them out of fights, and this system doesn't get us past the flagship, really. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, is it maybe 4 jumps? Oh, no, it doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, then out. Let's see, there's a black market hub here. We receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we gladly pay you for them. Ooh. I would love to sell missiles, but there actually is a chance I really might need that Artemis. So, afraid we're just going to have to ignore that station. You approach... Let's see. What appear to be a single damaged ship is in fact 2 ships that have smashed into each other. There is a flurry of comm signals and damage, and it's hard to determine what occurred. The vessels appear to be NG? They look locked together by the impact and can't free themselves. The NG crew hail the vessels and assess the damage. The NG crew member refuses. And a halting use of adjectives and nouns, followed by some animated holographic aids. The NG explains the ships are using each other. To loosely translated, achieve a union. And that's how NG babies are made. For some reason, this consolidation of ship matter sounds embarrassing and personal. You elect to leave the two NG ships to their business. After questioning your NG crew member, however, you do manage to salvage what scrap parts you can from the perimeter, even though you feel slightly dirty for doing so. Yay. I hope we thoroughly washed that scrap before we took it on board. Despite the barren era, a trader has set up a shop with the beacon, presents you with an offer. 8 fuel for 4 missiles. Tempting, but no. Mantis homeworlds are Zoltan controlled. Yeah, we will be going to Mantis homeworlds. You've entered a poorly charted area of space that is known to be home of the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel to take in the tank to make it through. Alright, yeah, Zoltan shields were still... Guys, we so need fuel. Oh, it's dire straits. Yeah, I don't like our weapon system take down Zoltan shields. That is quite the glaring weakness we have. This is not gonna get it done. Let's see, that is a nearby sun with no ship, so that is a boarding event of which we get no scrap. Possible ship in an asteroid field. Okay, so I normally try and get a third shield in Sector 4, but I'm less concerned about that than quite simply getting weapons to deal with Zoltan shields and, you know, anything else that exists in the game of FTL. Makes me very hesitant to go into the asteroid field with only 2 shields, though. You find a rebel automated scout floating near this beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it appears to be deactivated. Data stores or 13 scrap. Yeah, we will just take the 13 scrap. Thank you very much. Possibility of... Ooh. Well, we have long-range scanners. I thought you needed level 2 scanners. We do have a level 2 med bay and a level 1 teleporter. Is that everything we need? Let's see. Level 3 sensors or a level 1 teleporter. Level 2 med or clone bay and the ability to kill the crew without destroying the ship. So yeah, we do have the possibility of finding Bob. I call him Bob. Bob is much easier for me to pronounce. A pulsar? Boy, I so don't want to board into a pulsar. Is that okay if I don't want to board into a pulsar? I feel like it's okay to not board into a pulsar. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. Well, I want to know what their goods are. What? To prepare to secure the cargo by force. And they're running away. So that is a substantial missile with a slightly less substantial missile and 3 shields. Okay, so we're gonna load up the Artemis. Wait to be boarded. Okay, we will vent those lovely people. And board into... I guess weapons. Oh no, I just hotkeyed the wrong thing. Okay. mind control that crew member. I actually wondered if it's just better to try and go for the crew kill. Oh, you ran away. Please don't do that. Okay, that's a little bit gross. Yeah, I mean, the Artemis missile, there's a chance it doesn't actually hit the things we want it to hit. Really? Is this actually happening? You're just making us dance? 4 damage missile system. That's rough. We have plenty of hull, though. Okay, please kill them quickly. Are you kidding me? I thought he was almost going to run away again. That would have annoyed me. Okay, well, don't need the Artemis missile. Just gonna hope that our evasion actually turns on one time. There we go. I think you need to vent that spot. Let's see, the ship refuses to fight, but you still detect life signatures. Apparently this was a prisoner transport. The single survivor offers to join the crew in exchange for their freedom. Martin, the fightin' fixin' Mantis. Martin the Mantis. Repair and fight Mantis. Okay, well, you are our pilot. I don't want to throw away our pilot. I mean, the Mantis is absolutely better at fighting than our Slug here. I think we say goodbye to Alex. And then we clone them. Wouldn't that be a treat? Okay, you are now Slug indoors. You're still doing that. Ooh, that is a breach in there. I guess I don't have to worry about it then. Okay, I actually do have to worry about the breach. The reason being, if I ever vent out my doors, I might forget that it's there. And so if I opened up my doors and I have a breach here that I don't see and another one on the ship that can quickly drain the oxygen and can cause a very bad situation for me. Okay, I have 152 scrap. Mostly saving up for weapons. Let's go ahead and do a power bar and a weapon. There's a chance I can take down shields and get my burst laser to do something. I want to at least have that possibility available. So you spot a Mantis ship hunting in the distance. Let's go ahead and aid that civilian crew. Alright, you're 2 crew members and boarding. Okay, definitely want the Artemis online now. Okay, Mantis, go say hello. Slug, go say hello. And you two will board to kill the NG. So my main goal is... we should move away from the piloting. That should reduce their evasion. Just shoot the clone bay. And hopefully we get the crew kills before... Did not get them in time. And that just caused a breach where we just repaired one. No more life signs detected on the pirate ship. You hasten to contact the civilians. 23 scrap, 3 fuel, 1 drone. Apparently the ship being assaulted was a science vessel. They give us another 3 fuel, 2 missiles, 29 scrap. Let's go ahead and fix that breach with the repairing mantis. Yeah, I really hope we're not just eating a bunch of missiles. I mean, we could get a defense drone. I wouldn't be against it because, like I said, we are just eating a bunch of missiles. Our ship is pretty large, though. It makes the defense drone less effective. Oh, I did not assign you. You can just chill out there. That's good. 1, 2. Nearby mantis ship begins aggressive maneuvers. You prepare for the worst. Okay, this is a reasonable ship. Oh, you don't have boarding though? You do have a med bay. Oh, there are plenty of reasons why this game is hard. Mostly while you understand what the flagship is going to be, there is the difficulty of... Sorry, just thinking here for a second. There's the difficulty of not, knowing what you're going to get. So you sort of have to be able to anticipate all the enemy ships that you're going to fight in any given sector, all your weaknesses, and then use what resources they give you to try and actually survive. It should be a clean fight the rest of the way. There are no more life signs remaining on the ship. You strip it of useful materials. 3 fuel, 1 drone, 37 scrap. But I would say that the RNG of getting hit by missiles through evasion, or just evasion not working as you want it to, does turn off a lot of people from this game. But they just sort of perceive it to be nothing but RNG. I mean, I've had runs where I'll complain about RNG, but it's not... bad RNG is bad RNG. If you have, a certain amount of dodge and you just eat a bunch of shots in a row, that's still bad RNG, but if you didn't buy the proper shields for the sector, then the abundance of damage is still kind of your fault. Alright, you're a store really close to the exit. We're floating into 192 scrap. That seems a little bit obscene. And now that we know where the store is, I'm just going to go ahead and get level 3 shields. And over here, Manta's comm chatter. The one on the right is starting to rot. Take him down, take off his fingers, put him out of the airlock. They're putting their people out the airlock? That's disgusting. Oh, we have to kill these people. That's just... Oh, that is unacceptable. That is a chain ion. You have doors and a single mantis border. Okay, well, I have a mantis border as well. I have an anti-border, as the case may be. Okay, we will take care of the clone bay and send 3 crew over there. Oh, have you heard of somebody who, that sounds familiar. somebody who does something horrible like sending their crew out the airlock? It's disgusting. Oh, I totally thought they would prioritize the piloting. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, we will go... I don't want to use a missile if I don't have to. Let's see. We'll go shields. The enemies always prioritize shields, and maybe we can take the clone bay down. Okay, we did. Oh, they have doors. Oh, the struggle. With the crew dead, you're able to get the fuel out of storage. All right, 5 fuel, 38 scrap. At this point, I'm just going to give people fuel if they ask nicely. Okay, we got this. We have a distress beacon. Really, though, I mean, I'm shocked and appalled. They send people out to die. Yeah, that's... Oh. I'm going to write a strongly worded letter to the Mantis Homeworld's, I guess, complaint box, and let them know I'm not okay with what they do. I mean, it is clearly copyright infringement. The worst crime ever. So you cross paths with a Mantis ship that looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plating added over what must have been a 100-year career. It's captained by the legendary thief, Bob. Your crew looked frightened. Oh, my Mantis crew member will attempt to hail them. The Mantis crew member steps forward. He and Bob perform a weird kind of alien haka. You meanwhile charge the battle systems. That is a substantial missile that you have there, but you only have a basically a heavy laser, so shield should be enough. Okay, absolutely want to take down eating that missile. So fortunately, our Artemis will do 2 damage, barring a very rare chance of them having a buffer point that should disable the missile. As long as we get them to fight away from the piloting and the engines, should be good. Let's make it really lopsided. There we go. Alright, and now we board into the clone. Alright, we have at least a level 2 clone bay. Let's see, with no more life signs being detected aboard the ship, you appear to have won. Quickly teleport additional crew and check for survivors. Let's do that. You find Bob slumped in a corner dying. Advanced clone bay. Let's save him. Your haste is paid off, and you register him into the clone bay's database. After he passes away, he's quickly reconstructed on board your ship. When his senses return, he says, "I never thought I would see this day, but I am willing to devote myself and my ship to your cause." I accept. Bob joins your crew, offers the coordinates for a nearby stash of stolen military goods, and transmit the coordinates for a custom cruiser he has been working on. You forward it to the Federation, sure that they can get good use of it. Quest marker added to map, Mantis pheromones, and Bob is welcomed aboard. Okay. Well, I think we have to say goodbye to Williams then. Thank you for your service, Williams. The check will be in the mail. Alright, well there is the quest, so let's see. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, that does not connect over that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rename him to Bob, but we all know that he's Bob. Bob is Bob. People will come into the chat and be like, who's Bob? I'm like, come on, everyone knows who Bob is. Okay, so let's see. We have one jump. That's about a second jump, a third, a fourth, 2, 3, 4. I don't really want to go. Okay, we might not be able to make that store. But we do have supposedly a guaranteed weapon. Might not be any good, but I do want to go for it. Well, we don't need sensors. We still have a slug captain, so we can use mind control on enemy ships as we need to. We don't even have any sensors. No sensors. We have slugs. Well, we used to have slugs. We have a slug. Of course, now it's tempted. Yeah, I'd rather. Yeah, I think rocks will be fine as the first wave. Mantis can move around the ship quickly. Oh man, I would want all these jumps. Okay, so I'm sitting at 118 scrap. Could use a power bar. That lets everything run if we need to. Boy, I hope these people are looking for fuel. Located nearby a human mining colony where an unknown disease has spread virulently. The rock crew. It's unlikely the rock's impressive immune system is susceptible to a human virus and you send it in. Unlikely. We don't know. We hope. Get 16 scrap, 3 missiles, and a drone part. What is this? This is an asteroid field. Okay, well, we do have level 3 shields. Alright, I'll buy another power bar just because I'm being super safe. And I do have scrap to burn. Yeah, any weapon would be... Well, I shouldn't say any weapon. There are some weapons that might not be too good. You arrive at an asteroid belt to discover that a rebel automated scout has stationed here. Prepare for a fight. Alright, what kind of stuff do you have? Beam, and that. Okay, so that is not necessary. Go ahead and board with our rock crew, and... Do we feel safe enough that we just take down the shields? So this is this is a burst laser. This is 2 shots. The mini beam. We have 3 shields. This also doesn't crack it. So this has to hit both shots, and an asteroid has to hit our shields for them to go down. That is technically possible. Okay, well, we shouldn't have to send anybody anymore. Oh, from the quest? Two fuel, one drone, and 28 scrap. You have not saved positions. I guess we'll put you indoors. It's not like you can't make it to the teleporter in time. Store quest. Oh, well now. That changes things. That's a sun. 2, 3. Can we get 4 jumps then? I think we just do 4 jumps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Weapon, 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 weapon. You do not have a weapon. Yeah, I don't really need my romantices to be any faster than they already are. They're already super fast. No, I guess I'm okay on fuel. You arrive at the small asteroid field and discover the hidden cache among the debris. You input the codes given to you by Bob and find a weapon inside. Charge ion. I'm sorry, chain ion. Wow, you shouldn't have. And we get 40 scrap. Okay, so the chain ion takes 3 powers, fires every 14 seconds. With every consecutive shot it fires, it increases its damage. So if the weapon goes offline, though, then the chain is broken. You have to start all over again. So we get a fire beam next. Oh, yeah. Not gonna rush to get that online. Let's see, who knows why Mantis would venture so close to a sun? Perhaps it makes for more of a challenge. I guess, to each their own. Okay, you have a really gross missile. Okay, 2 crew. And a med bay. Oh, you... Alright, well, actually, him attacking the medbay isn't the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. Level 2 medbay. Okay, well that was a fire in the med bay. That's cool. We have rogs. Rocks? Rogs? Rocks. They totally dig fires. Oh, that's where you boarded, in my doors. And I think I have a fire aboard my ship as well. Chain iron for resulting shields. You're right. I actually, that is correct. It does give us an option for that. Why are you making it so hard to kill the crew? If I board in here, is that okay? Okay, that's a fire. Now that your ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it and eventually find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Allison, I am so sorry, Allison. We are completely full at the moment. Okay, so I think there was fire down there. You both could go and scope that out. That would be Peachy Keen. Alright, we can just load up those. Alright, everyone just return to your positions. This is fine. To the exit. So many mantis. So many mantises. Let's see, sensors have picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of many fleeing the rebel advance. It doesn't appear to have detected you. Let's go ahead and hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a Zoltan ship suddenly jumps into the system. It claims the refugees are criminals and accuses you of escorting fugitives. Before you respond, it cuts communications and powers up its weapons. So I guess we're gonna try this. Okay, that is some very scary weapons you have over there. Okay, they don't actually have a way to heal though. Just need one more hit, right? Okay, that was the clone bay. Alright. Rocks, go fix that. I would like my mantis to go over there, because they're going to kill them so much faster. It did work out. Apparently, possibly. Okay, NG's fix, NG's fix. Yes, no clone bay. Okay. Zoltan ship now empty of life forms, provides easy salvage, 2 missiles, 1 drone, 40 scrap. Contact the refugee ship. Thanks you and offers you another 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 18 scrap. Alright, so let's go and heal up the mantis. I mean, considering it only took 2 shots, burst laser with the Artemis, that's 6 damage. If the Artemis, no wait, that's 4 damage. It would have taken about as much time as if everything hits. But we didn't have to use a missile. That was pretty good. Took a bit of hull damage. Alright, let's see. Civilian sector, civilian sector. Ooh, let's just go civilian sector. Unorthodox healing. It's controversial, I have to admit. I don't believe it has been approved by the FDA at this time. We're filing a patent for the, atmosphereless healing station. Alright, we've been going for about 2 hours, and I would like to stretch as well as refill my beverage. So we're going to take a 3-minute break and then come back and hopefully take this run all the way to the flagship. Thank you everyone for stopping by even, and we will be back in just a few moments. Alright, well, thank you for everybody who waited. We're back. Okay, we are in Sector 5. We've done... I mean, we're alive. We're in Sector 5, so we've done a good job getting to this point. But now we're going to have to start transitioning towards coming up with a plan on how to take out the flagship. Boarding is not the OP system. Thank you, Sanctuary and Buddha. Like it is in normal and easy mode because of the missile room and heavy laser, or I'm sorry, the laser cannon being connected to the flagship so they can always do repairs. So yeah, we're going to need at very least a better weapon system. We're also going to have problems dealing with Zoltan ships, which will start having worse weapon systems and higher evasion, dealing us more damage. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get power so we can go chain ion and burst. Even though this is pretty terrible, it will give us some options, and of course I expect to get better weapons at some point in time. We still have 96 scrap, which is enough to buy almost any weapon in the game. And of course we could always sell our amazing chain ion for improvements. See, stumble across a forward scout for the rebel fleet. 1, 2, 3, 4 crew. They power up their FTL. That is a burst laser 3 and 2 missile systems. Alright, see how many boarders are coming over. Dose. Good evasion. Even better evasion. I like it. Where is this missile gonna land? Okay, no place that was trouble. That's good. Okay, so to be honest, I've actually never used the chain ion because I thought it was terrible. This lets me think I absolutely am correct in that assessment. Wow, the dodges have been unreal, and they didn't bother to go heal. I'm totally okay with this. The ship is silent, and you are relieved to know that you are still one step ahead of that fleet. 36 scrap, 2 fuel, and a missile. Those were ridiculously good evasions. Good job, crew. Oh, not the human. No. No, 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 no. They are nice and fully trained. Caleb Freeze, hello. Thank you. The best win streak I've had was 5. So we're going to try and match my personal best. I mean, I guess we could just check out the store now. Best is 0. Yeah, FTL is a cruel mistress. Okay, if I take the store now, does this screw up our sector layouts? Oh no, we can go here, up here, then back down here, pick up this stuff. Actually, I want to see what these jumps are, so I'll take this one first. We do have long-range scanners after all. Each sensor has picked up a refugee ship drifting through the system. No doubt one of the many fleeing the rebel advance. Let's hail them. As you hail the refugee ship, a slug ship jumps into the system. It was hunting the refugee ship for sport and now has found you instead. Okay, so this is terrifying. They have a large missile, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crew, and cloaking. This is an incredibly bad fight. Okay, they cannot heal. Our fighters are better. So the real problem is if this hits something that we can't get away. Remember when you sold the Ion? I haven't sold it yet. I wanted to see more jumps. Let's not have auto fire. It's so unlikely this is going to hit. Okay, now the first moment of truth. That is a forge damage missile. Really? Okay. One, two, three, four, 5. So that's either... Did it hit an empty room? It could just be a hull missile. So if it's a hull missile, it hit an empty room, it deals double damage. Because I have cloaking, the real problem is if crew dies and we can't get repairs. Okay, let's just skip this fight. Okay, so they have a hull beam and a heavy laser too. 3 shields were safe. As long as there's not another weapon hidden somewhere. It can be, yeah. I have heard, but not confirmed, that actually on hard mode, the enemy ships are more likely to actually target rooms with systems. Okay, they also have a beam drone. So we're safe in this fight then. That's cool. Okay, they do have a med bay. Are we actually trained anywhere on weapons? We're not even close to being trained on weapons. Three ion damage. Oh, you know what I could do? I could board. Board sounds like a plan. Let's see. You're a rock. Okay, backup crew, go ahead. And let's see if we can hit the med bay. Do we get there? Nope. Kill transporter. I mean, level 2 transporter will help in some situations. It's not going to help in, like, it almost wins us situations that we already were going to win. It makes them a little bit safer, but it doesn't help us in situations that we were probably going to lose. Like, it wasn't going to really help us against the slugs. Maybe level 3, if I got 4 crew in there, there was a chance I could take it out in reasonable time, but I was still, with the cloaking, going to have to eat quite a bit of damage. Store number 1, drone control. Very, very tempting. This gives me something to do with missiles. Particularly since there is no weapons. Backup DNA. Okay, well, drone control at least gives us an answer for missiles, even though that's our last system. I will take it, though. Suppose I have those enough drone cloaking's off, or clone bays online. I can't actually get the defense drone, so that's okay-ish. Let's see who's hurt. I don't want this breach to exist. Alright, so at least now I have an answer to missiles. That'll help in various phases of the flagship fight to reduce the amount of damage we're taking. But we still don't have, like, I don't know, offense. I'm trying to remember all the weapons we've seen in stores. So we have a free Pegasus, we've had a free Chain Ion. We bought the Burst Laser 1 because the other weapons, I believe, was a stun bomb and another missile weapon. And then, of course, we sold the repair, or the heal bomb. You find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. You hail them asking what's wrong. Help, we're being overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Oh, wow, those are no joke. Let's go and help them out. Your crew boards the station, cautiously move between corridors. Suddenly, a man-sized arachnid bursts from the vent in the ceiling, followed by countless more. You fight your way back to the airlock and are forced to leave before accounting for all the crew members. Not everyone makes it back. Bjorn! No! Fine. Alright, didn't get anything from that. Come on, weapon. Weapon, 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 weapon. Well, that's really gross, game. Not gonna lie. Apparently I do. I mean, it was a team effort. Okay, I'm slightly confused as what I want to do now. I mean, we're just going to take more jumps, but it's very weird not having a weapon system that's worth really much of anything in Sector 5. I'm halfway tempted to get the beam drone just to help with Zoltan's shields, but I don't think that's worthwhile. Okay, so we have this jump here. Curious of what's down here as well. So let's just take this one here with the ship. And hopefully we can find either a free weapon or something. It appears an automated rebel scout positioned within the nebula, warn of your passing. Okay. So I don't need mind control. They're going to try and run, and they have a cloak. So we don't have time for chain and burst ion to do anything. That is an incredibly long cloak. Oh. Hi, drone. Drone? Drone? Okay, well, we have its piloting down. Didn't get the missile. There is a real concern the ship actually can get away if it powers up its systems fast enough. There we go. Well, we tried. Fleet pursuit doubled 4-1 jump. Does that mean we're now diving? Okay, we are not diving, but we're not taking that jump because that's dead. That was just an incredibly long cloak. And probably very high engines. I mean, We probably did 3-4 damage to it, and it was still online. Number of privately owned ships construction platforms. What is your specialty? Would you like to upgrade your doors? 29 scrap for level 3 doors. I just don't really feel like sparing the scrap right now. Good deal though. Yeah, it saved us 21 scrap. The debris for the battle is scattered about the system. A few pieces bounce against your ship. You passively scan them and discover a functioning weapon among them. The Burst Laser Mark 1 and 21 scrap. Wow. Who's ever been that excited for a Burst Laser 1? Look at that. Okay. So that's 1, 2. But that's not 3. 1, 2. That might be 3. Do we suddenly get a weapon system? Is that how this works? No. Okay, I'm just curious. Do I feel safe for 1, 2? Okay, 2, and you're an asteroid field. Alright, that's fair enough. Okay, I will get a few repairs. Let's go ahead. Have drone parts, have plenty of fuel, decent enough repairs. We're short a little bit of power right now, though. So I'll go ahead and just pick up a single power bar. See, a pirate ship was laying in wait inside the asteroid field and immediately moves into attack. Okay, you have a med bay, and that's a small-looking missile. We will fight you. We have doors. So let's see, what would be the best place to board? Do we board in shields? I would pull their weapons. That would slow down their weapons. And then when we mind control one of them, even more so. I should have to pull off engines then. Alright, so we have all their crew off. Okay, I'll need my backup mantis. Shouldn't. Alright. Super unlikely we'll actually need shields. Mind control will have a use though. The day is yours. Show us the honor by allowing us to leave with our lives. 6 fuel. No, have you seen how much fuel we have? Hey guys, don't actually like break the ship, please. Now that the ship has been emptied of hostiles, you search it. Eventually, you find a prisoner who offers to join your crew. Oh, you're NG fully trained in shields. Okay, you're our weapons, NG. And you're our shield, NG. So I guess we will dismiss Aisha. Woohoo! I'm sure we sent them to someplace nice. I just randomly dismiss them. I just left them in some shuttle. Because, I mean, clearly there's not enough room on our ship for more crew. I assume it just has to do with how much food we have and the ability to sustain them. Not a dive. Okay, so we have 63 scrap. We still have the chain, which we can sell, but we can't buy any more systems. But we're only in Sector 5. We still have 6 and 7 coming up. Plenty of opportunities. I wonder if that would work. That actually sounds... I mean, I know me killing off my crew is kind of horrifying, but the idea of like, they just starved to death. It's fine. We don't have to feed you. We'll just clone you back to full health. Oh. See, it looks like this beacon is home to a rebel checkpoint. We will fend for ourselves, attack and escape. Do I want to race to drone part on that? Sure. Oh, you want to fight Mantis? I mean, I guess. You do you. Oh, I really should have been like maximizing my evasion there. Two missiles, one drone, 40 scrap. Okay, well, we're going to get 2 jumps in before the next sector. So we shouldn't have to kill off the rocks. Uncharted Nebula and Abandoned Sector. No. Gases made the nebula in this sector threaten to impair your systems, but you have to press on. Yeah, boarding threats against in the abandoned sector. That is a guaranteed bad time. I think that's the second abandoned sector we've come across. So we have no option what Sector 7 is. I guess it could potentially be the third abandoned sector. Can't say I haven't seen that before, because I have. Alright, but we got long-range scanners, and we have a slug. So that's good for us. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get level 2 piloting in case we come to an ion jump. Or a jump with an ion storm in it. There's potentially better rewards if you have level 2 piloting. Okay, we can do 1, 2, possibly 3, and hopefully hit most of the jumps. Alright, let's try and get some scrap. Let's see, a black market weaponer spins you tales of dangers of the nebula before pushing his wares. Ooh, do I buy a random weapon for 45 scrap? I don't think mind control reduces it that much. Let's look it up. Black market. I'm actually going to have to start like remembering this kinds of stuff. Black market, weapons, trade, spins you, tails. There's actually a chance that he doesn't even have a weapon, that it's just a trap. Lose 45 scrap, get a random weapon with mind control. Oh, they will tell us what the weapon is. And then if I don't like it, I can just decline it. Okay, let's see if we can get a better deal. Once convinced to help, he casually states that his offer was actually a lie, and then planned to attack your ship. By the time he returns to his senses, you've already prepared your ship to fight. Okay, you have a med bay. I have a chain ion. Who uses that? No self-respecting person uses that. Wow, that is quite a weapon system you have over there. Okay, we got a rock. Okay, gotta lose some of the projectiles down. Again, let's maximize our evasion. How did you even die? Uh-oh. Okay, that could be a problem. Wow, they just had even more evasions with that was a thing, I guess. Oh, there's a fire in the weapons room. That's cool. Okay, so the fire in the weapons room is now down. Okay, rock is down. That's okay. We shouldn't need the Artemis missile anymore. Take everything we have and let's both forget this happened. I will never forget that this happened. Okay, let's not actually break any systems, any more systems. Alright, there we go. Three fuel, 59 scrap. That is a solid reward. Okay, Bob and Martin are pretty well healed up. That jump is going to be ignored, probably. Navigating the fog blind, you practically bump holes with the Mantis ship. They hail you. Pah, this transgression will be overlooked. Nebula, very dangerous. Next time, humans all die. There's only one human. Can't talk to our one human that way. He will open fire. Okay, we have a heavy laser too, so that's 2 projectiles. Defense drone for your missile shenanigans. And they have a med bay. They're boarding in. Oh, only a single one in the room all the way over there. Okay. That is your decision. I'm expecting defense drone to do its job and actually shoot down that missile. Okay, let's go fight in the med bay. Good job, drone. I believed in you all the time. Okay, now we can board into their weapons. Do we need backup? Oh. We don't. Well, that's okay. No more life signs remaining. We get 2 fuel, 1 drone, 31 scrap. Okay, well, we definitely have scrap. 63 health. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go. So we can deal with level 2 shields just fine. I mean, we are running 4 projectiles with mind control and the ability to pull off crew off their systems. That's going to drastically reduce their evasion. I mean, that drops it by 20%. Or whatever the man bonus is. No, so it's 5% normal man, because they're not... No crew on AI ships have any training. So that reduces their evasion by 10%. And if it pulls the pilot off, then it goes into, you know, relying on the autopiloting, which is another reduction. Alright, not going to kill off engines like you being trained. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact they are attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Well, we attack pirates. Ooh, okay, that is a burst 2, charge, and a pike beam. Let's see, as well as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew. And what's worse is every room only has 2 slots. Yeah, just your basic run-of-the-mill smuggler. Alright, so don't need the defense drone. That's not going to help us. Let's mind control the Mantis. And board into the shields. Okay, we have Zoltan and we have the NG. If we can get one of their weapons down, it's a much safer fight. So I'm hoping they take enough damage that they run away, these 2 move, and then their evasion is drastically lower. Or not. Come on, just 1 hit. Unfortunately, no. How many resources do I actually want to use on this? Apparently that many. Oh, they got stunned. That's cool. Okay, well, we got at least the 1 weapon down. Searching the remains you find in the cargo was military-grade drone schematics. You bring them on board and install them on your ship. An anti-ship beam drone 2 and 32 scrap. Ooh, so that is something for Phase 3. That is absolutely going to annihilate the flagship's Zoltan shield. For Phase 3. Actually gonna hold on to it? I might. That's really tempting. Particularly with our weapon system being what it is. The fact that the beam will not miss and what is it? I think it does could do 2-3 damage every pass to that will let us board much quicker in Phase 3. What are you? An advanced role automated ship. Main station near a small rebel space station. Let's get to that station. Hey, you have cloaking and a lot of weapons. None of those are missiles. Oh, those are ions, though. Little bit risky sending crew in there. The threat is that if we take too much ion damage to the clone bay and it goes offline. Just get their weapon systems down so that it's at least manageable. Yeah, anytime an enemy ship has double ions, it is very frightening. Okay, didn't repair that. Don't actually need it. Let's keep going after the weapons. Behold the power of burst lasers. I'm just going to keep sending crew over to speed the fight up, since we are now safe. Or just shoot my own crew in the face. That's a thing, I guess. $38 scrap. Investigate that station. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and another 23 scrap. Alright, let's improve our evasion. Help deal with the multiple projectile ships. What is this? I'm experiencing an ion storm. I don't want to fight in an ion storm. Okay, we have a store. We have a store with 2 pages. No weapons on page 1, but on page 2, a semblance of weapons. A chain laser and a heavy ion. That's pretty gross. Well, I think the chain laser is actually an improvement over the chain ion. I'm not a fan of that weapon. It's actually worse than the burst lasers, in my opinion. I mean, we're going to buy it. Okay, so sell the chain laser for 27 scrap. Go ahead and buy... Do I actually go heavy ion over the chain laser because it times better with our system? No, I want projectiles. And we'll get the power for it. Alright, well, now we're at least firing 6 projectiles. Still not gonna fight an ion storm. You can't make me. See, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid the ship, you assume that it's a smuggler trying to stay away from the beacons. Let's go ahead and activate our weapons threateningly. Hey, there's no reason for aggression. Perhaps this will convince you to look the other way. 3 fuel, 47 scrap. I can look the other way. Probably should have actually repaired a fuel hole while we're at the store. What is that? You are also experiencing an ion storm. Okay, you are also experiencing an ion storm. I'm noticing a theme here. Let's go here. Hopefully this is the blue option for level 2 piloting. It is not. As you jump into the nebula beset by a plasma storm, an automated rebel scout stationed near the beacon moves in to attack. Okay, we will prepare... Is it even worth it? How many weapon systems can I even get online? I am not going to take this fight if I can avoid it. I cannot avoid it. Alright, it is rocking 2 shields and ion weapon, so if I have 3 shields up, I'm actually safe. That's just like a normal ion weapon. Oh, that was dumb. Why did I do that? I should, of course, just shot the weapons. Okay, they're going to cloak. I'm just gonna hope that my shots actually hit. Alright, you guys can all get in there and repair that shield bubble. It's only 1 damage missile though. I don't know if that actually can catch up, because that is in regards to its fire rate. Okay, now we're safe. Oh, it's such a slow fight. If only I had the backup battery. Ship explodes, leaving behind substantial collection of useful material. 43 scrap. Okay, we can actually power some stuff on now. fight in an ion storm. It almost looks unavoidable at this point. Let's see, that's 10, that's 10. That at least gives us one more power bar for the next fight. If that's what comes to. Let's see, jump into a calmer part of the nebula, however it really fades as a rebel scout from the beacon moves into attack. Of course it does. How many drones do you have? Okay, that's a combat 2 drone, and that's a combat 1 drone. That is pretty terrifying. That's very, very scary. So that makes the drones the biggest threat. Oh no, and I didn't reposition crew. Okay, less good. Wow, it timed perfectly to take down both my shields with the beams. So I can't get any evasion. Okay, at least I have one drone down. Could I have a dodge, please? Okay, with the ion down, we're in a slightly better situation. Okay, let's fix the shield bubble. Okay, the combat 2 is now offline. Okay, that was bad. It was a bad fight to begin with. But not having the second Rocco over there didn't help, as well as the lack of evasion from the early onslaughts. Okay, yep, send the rock over. I might just continue to send the rock over. Really? I've actually damaged his piloting twice, and you got that kind of level of evasion? Okay. That's cool. I took my person off engines. Oh, that was a scary fight. Drone system down. Now the weapon system's down. And of course I am regretting that I didn't get those probably only 3 or 4 repairs. Okay, we do have 43 scrap though. Oh, it's been a couple nasty fights in a row. Okay, we'll hop here to see if this is a store. I don't mind burning a jump to guarantee that we have some hull repair. Defense drone Mark 1. Fair enough. You are not a store, you are a distress. I appreciate that. Actually, did we hit the double store? I can't even remember if I actually hit both stores already. No, I'm not burning a jump on a distress. Okay. Still have 11 hull, we're still alive. Let's see, a pirate ship arrives shortly after you, judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship. You assume that's... I wonder if this is the exact same smuggler. We threaten you with our weapons, and you give us 4 fuel, 33 scrap. I'm low enough on hull that I don't actually want to take this fight. If I can avoid it and get free scrap is fine by me. Three more jumps before we leave the sector. Any more improvements before then? Get the missile online with our weapon system. See, this drone isn't looking for you. Perhaps it's scouting ahead for a rebel expanse, or maybe they're seeking nebula for cover. Regardless, identifies you as hostile. Alright, well, you don't have a dumb amount of drones, and that's actually a fairly reasonable weapon system. So yeah, nebulas are more prone to have automated drones, which stinks because they're kind of like double low scrap for us. They don't count as crew kills, and they normally have low scrap rewards anyways. But this ship is not nearly as nasty as the previous one. One fuel, one drone, or sorry, one missile and 43 scrap to the exit. We can go to the next sector. Okay, next sector was red. Please don't be abandoned sector. Please don't be abandoned sector. Come on, remember how it took me to like sector 3 before you gave me a medbay, and then until this sector before I got a weapon that I moderately liked? These are actually not the greatest weapons. So you're not going to do it to me? Rock controlled. Oh, okay. This is not rock homeworlds. Rocks can be pretty nasty too, so they're going to be a lot of cloaking and a lot of missiles. Alright, I'm going to load up double defenses. Okay, so I originally had the idea that I'd load up double defense drones in case one gets damaged in a brutal, like, missile fight. I could bring up the other one, but I'd actually rather... I think I'd rather have this to deal with Zoltan shields quickly. So let's upgrade... First, let's make sure there's not a store. Let's make sure there's not 2 stores. And then get the beam online for Zoltan stuff. Automated reloader is pretty good. Ion stunner, breach, and a fire beam. No. Oh, fire beam. If I was having like problems boarding, fire beam would be, I guess, an option. But that's not really the issue. It's doing damage to hull. That's the problem. Okay, so I'll sell the defense drone. That's a bit redundant right now. I'm still gonna hold on to the beam. But I will get the automated reloader that will help our weapon system, technically. Okay, we'll go to stress and then store If there's nothing of interest there, then we will go third power for getting the beam drone online if I need to. Follow the distress beacon to a tiny asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They respond, help, our seals are down, we won't last long. Let's use the defense drone. The drone succeeds in keeping their ship from falling apart while they fix it. However, you take some damage while attempting to leave the asteroid field. So we lose a drone, but we get 56 scrap and an ion stunner. And a fire. And I can't believe I didn't repair hull before that jump anyways. That was foolish. Okay. Let's go to the store. Let's remember to actually repair the hull on our ship. Long-range scanners, life form scanners, and burst laser 2. Yay! Ion stunner gone. Is chain laser gone or is Artemis gone? Chain laser's gone. Buy the burst laser. Oh, that's so much nicer. Okay, so we have that. Store. We have fuel. We will get repairs. Okay, we are in what sector? So we're in sector 7. This is the last sector before the flagship fight. We actually only have one power bar at our disposal. Okay, so that's 2 power bars for the defense drones, so we still could get a level 4 shield. I do want level 4 shields. We don't have cloaking for phase 2 and phase 3 events of the flagship fight, so those could be pretty nasty without the 4 shield bubble. So that's going to be 180 scrap. But we can go ahead and just, it's only 20 scrap to get us the 3rd improvement, or level 3 drone control. But yeah, things are looking really strong right now. We have a 7 projectiles, we have a defense drone, we got beam drone for phase 3. We have a strong crew to deal with borders. We just need to try and survive now. There's a ship with pirate markings orbiting the nearby planet. You receive hail. Anything is possible for the right price. Ooh. Either mercenary to scout this sector, or their weapons don't look too scary. Let's go ahead and just fight the ship. Only 2 crew. Alright, we got a fire going. And we don't mind. Three fuel, 1 missile, and 55 scrap. Okay, just about 100 more. Actually, no, about 82 more. get our force shield, and we should be pretty good for the flagship fight. Obviously, there's the potential of a bad hack for phase 1. But this is a more than capable weapon system. Finally, nope, I think we're just gonna have to attack the slaver scum. We are all full up on crew here. We'll go ahead and attack the piloting because the rock is slow. Take him a while to get up there. The superior slaves did not survive the fighting, but you find their burnt bodies in the hold. But before you strip the ship, you hear faint noises in the walls. You break off a latch, and a slave falls out. I think that's a third slave who's fallen out. You get 1 missile, 1 drone, 60 scrap, stealth weapons augment, and a fighting human. Get out of here. You're dismissed. Quick visit to the medical airlock. Bring him back. Invest in like a rock tumbler or something. I assume that's how rocks are healed. Just buff out the rough edges. Good as new. See, there's Blood Market Hub here. You receive a message. These are dangerous times. If you have extra military-grade explosives, we'll gladly pay you for them. We're not really relying on missiles right now. But I also don't actually need the scrap. Yeah, don't need the scrap. No reason to risk it. Minute fissures in the shield spark and crackle as the ship jumps into the wake of a huge asteroid. More asteroids follow, as does lost and aggressive rock pirate ship. Okay, you have cloaking. Oh, that is... Okay, that's a flak 2. We're actually gonna go ahead and put up the defense drone to shoot down some of the flak and asteroids and just eat one directly to the face. Okay, they have a med bay. Did we just get hit in the weapons? For reals? Okay, NG go fix, other NG go fix. Backup crew to the teleporter. We got plenty of projectiles. Okay, so we dodged the worst of it. Alright. 2 crew kills. We'll just go ahead and have them fight each other. When is that med bay down? Get a cloak. With the crew dead, you're able to take the fuel out of storage. 3 fuel, 60 scrap. Works for me. Oh, I did not actually assign you to shields. My apologies. That would explain lots of things. Okay. Ship is fully repaired. We can't do any actual improvements. Where does this actually connect? Okay, so we can do 1, 2, then over. Mantis ship here is adorned with rock body parts. It would be a gorier display if they had their eternal organs, but the message is clear enough. This is a hunter of a very specialized kind. 4 shields. So you have a halberd beam, a charge, so that could be a just a burst laser. 2 aliens face one another over the video stream. Cave-dwelling Pebble Man hails the furious Mantis captain. See, I paint my ship with your companions. I paint my ship with you. How colorful. Alright, so they got a mid bay, but only... Oh, they do have 5 crew. Alright, we are totally gonna murder them in the name of our rock crew. Why are they bored there? Okay. It's fine that they did. Let's go plane the weapon system. And bring our 2 Mantis up here. Pretty clean kill there. No more license remaining on the ship. We get to strip it of its useful materials. 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 58 scrap. You guys did a good job, and have a brief vacation, if you will. Okay, no stores. We'll be getting our second shield, or our 4 shield, and the power for it. What is this jump? Okay, that's just an asteroid field. 1, 2. How many jumps can I get? 1 jump, a second jump, a third, at least 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's just skip the asteroid field altogether then. Just asking for trouble we don't need. Cloaking, large missile, and I think that's a heavy too. Oh, you have another missile system. Alright, well, that does call for the defense drone. Come on, defense drone. Yeah, we got 1 missile. 1, 2, 3, 4 crew. Gordon shields, pull them from their evasion. Alright, take down the weapon system before we worry about trying to get a crew kill. Alright, the cloak before our next salvo. Sigil cloak, there we go. Alright, well, that is their weapon systems down. Go ahead and mind control them in the med bay. Hopefully we kill something. And now we can just easily finish them off. 1 fuel, 1 drone, 41 scrap. So everything is powered, everything is leveled up to the how we're going to use them. So most of the remaining scrap will just be not most of, all the remaining scrap will be going towards buffer points and systems. You're being stubborn. Just breathe in that sweet, sweet nothingness. Yeah, just gonna avoid the asteroid field. Again, I don't need to press for scrap. Don't need to press for scrap. 1, 2, 3 jumps. 1, 2, 3. And so you find disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping of its useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. Slug crew, check out for life forms and keep a lookout for ships while looting the wreck. Salvage what you can from the ship. No life forms or ships are detected nearby. 1 fuel, 1 drone, 55 scrap. We are just chock full of scrap. You overhearing their conversation, it seems that you'll need to take possession of an enemy ship intact. Offer to board their ship. Agree to capture it, but we can't. Upon examining the map, you realize you won't have time and you need to get to the Federation base. You leave the quest for another day. Lame. You stumble across a rebel ship distributing supplies to local civilian colonies. It's probably not anything military grade, but every little bit helps. Exactly. Attack the rebels. Ooh. Double missiles. Boarding in a clone bay. Yeah, good luck with the Mantis. I2 Rock will go check out what you got going on next door here. Mind control. Are you sure you didn't take down their missile system? Are you sure you didn't take down either of their missile system? Is that what you're trying to tell me, game? Alright. I was thinking about just straight up shooting their clone bay. Don't feel like wasting the missile. Nicely, they will prioritize defending the shields versus the clone bay. Well, we can just take it offline. Let's see, with the rebel crew dead, you strip the ship of useful equipment. They already made their delivery to the civilians. 1 fuel, 2 missiles, and 4 scrap. Oh, we can't take damage if we steal from the civilians versus a minor reward, so we're just going to leave them alone. Okay, let's go ahead and get a buffer point in O2. We will need that at some point. And let's go ahead to the last stand. Sector 8. You arrive at the outpost close to the Federation base. Your access codes get you past initial security, and an officer sets up a direct feed to the Federation base's wardroom. Admiral Tully speaks first, saying, "What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Explain your mission." Your explanation is met with murmurs of cynicism and disbelief. Shouldn't they know about this secret mission? Everybody else does. General Churchill of the NG Brigade speaks up. Intel suggests potential counter to rebel technology. Risk all or save none. We explain the weakness of the enemy fleet, the rebel flagship. Tully responds, "It is settled. The rebels will be here in a matter of moments. We will do what we can to hold off their warships, but you must succeed in destroying this flagship. Your current outpost can provide some repairs and fuel, and the other repair stations can provide aid as well. Good luck." There's the base. Okay, we got 2 repair stores before we get there. All right. Get our crew in their ready positions. You detect a rebel scout attacking approach to a small refueling outpost. The weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's defend that outpost. Okay, you got combat 2, beam drone. That is frightening. Okay, we pulled everyone over. Alright, flak down. Okay, just a small bomb. Alright. Let's go and try to kill the crew in the mid bay. Like so. Come on, Mantis. With the crew dead, you quickly salvage what you can. 2 missiles, 1 drone, 78 scrap. The outpost hails you. The pompous bastards expected free services just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. 2 fuel and 61 scrap. Alright, just gonna have the rocks heal up once again. They're used to it by now. Alright. Gonna go ahead and get level 3 teleporter so we can send our waves across faster. Though that will require more power, the 10-second cooldown means we won't be power won't be tied up for too long. Should help with some plans I have for the flagship fights. We're gonna try and kill as many crew during phase 1 because that is the safest phase to kill crew with. The ship is hailed. We found you at last. Prepare to die. Oh, that's eloquent. Okay, we want a defense drone for your missile shenanigans. 2 boarders. Okay, I want you to say hello to my 2 mantis. They should kill them. It's a med bay, not a clone bay, so I'm not worried about that then. Board in shields. And mind control the crew. Knock down their evasion as much as possible, and take out their weapon systems. Alright. Go ahead and use the missile. We should hit one of those 2 repair stations. Go ahead, board in the med bay, and finish them off. 1 missile, 1 drone, 55 scrap. There you go. Okay, so this should fill us up with missiles. 5 fuel, 4 missiles, 5 drones, and 31 scrap. Okay, so we have 307 scrap. Let's see, level 3 clone bay, I suppose. Buffer points in everything. At the very least, we don't have to wait as long for respawning our crew. See, the destruction in the distance is almost awe-inspiring. However, you're dragged back to reality as the sensors indicate you're under attack. Double missiles. Okay, we have a defense drone for that. Again, we wait for them to board, then we go over. Ooh, boarding and piloting. That is not nice. Rather ensure that we just don't get hit by any missiles. Alright, let's kill him off. Mantis for backup and tying up the med bay once we take that down. Well, we're not in a hurry. They don't have a weapon system. Again, waiting that we actually take the medbay down before sending the Mantis. Another 48 scrap to the collection. And let's bring back Bob and Martin. Martin's near full health, so don't need to assist him there. Okay, well, this is going to get overtaken, so is everything else, so we're just going to head straight to the base then. You arrive near the Federation base to find the bulk of their fleet skirmishing with rebel forces. You hang back near the far side of the moon to avoid the conflict. There's not much you can do with this help in that battle, and your mission holds the key to turn the tide of the war. You prepare to face the flagship. Okay, so I'm going to do one quick break, just 1 minute, to clear my head, and then we'll take down the flagship, I hope. And, yeah, that's really just about it. So, like I said, be right back. Alright, thank you for your patience. Gonna do one quick check over of everything. Alright. So the flagship is going to have 4 shields, 20% evasion. And the key will be trying to drop their missile system as fast as possible, so we can avoid the damage from that, and then go after their med bay and try to just kill off as much crew as we can from phase 1. We have a decent enough weapon system. It hopefully isn't too much of a problem to keep their weapons suppressed. And hope for a good victory. We'll use mind control to slow down repairs. Alright, and we wait for them. Okay, so this is it. The Rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There is no turning back. Alright, so we see that they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crew on the main ship. 2 in these cannons on the side. So phase 1, they have a level 2 cloak, doors, a hacking, as well as this ion cannon. So they'll come with the hack and cloak immediately. We'll see where it lands. There's a chance our defense drone will shoot it down. Or there's a chance our defense drone will just watch it coast by. Okay. So engine hack. Not good, but not awful. The hack will mostly coincide while the enemy ship is cloaked. Okay, so how's the best way to proceed to guarantee kills? Probably not actually sending crew over right away. Want to see if we can take down the missile system and then plug everything up. Wow, that was some sick dodges. Okay, slow down repairs on the missile system. With the automated reloader, we might actually be able to get off a second round of shots before the cloak. I'm gonna risk it. Okay, with that... let's go ahead and board in the med bay. So that's slow, they're fighting there. Okay, we got a breach. There's our one crew kill. Mantis go over, mind control one of them. Oh, we couldn't even get the Mantis in there. It's a packed house. Okay, let's not get that missile system up. Thank you. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew are left. Really want more crew kills. Okay, got their weapon back missile system offline again. Technically depower the defense drone. Oh, that's what happened. It stole the power from my shields. Are you kidding? You moved the NG? Okay, well, that's fine. Mantis, you'll get over there fast enough. Okay, they only have 2 crew left. We can just finish them off here, I suppose. Okay, took 3 damage from that fight. Got 21 scrap. But we killed everyone on board the main ship. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 power for the drones. They're not going to be boarding us. I'm not concerned about doors then. Alright, we will wait for them to come back. We've set up the jump into them for phase 3. Alright, we chased down the flagship and discovered it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate that it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Alright, so we have a guy over here in beams. The rest of the crew is dead, so we can now move about unimpeded in their ship. They will have a lot of drones coming at us, though. There will be a combat drone 1, beam drone 1, a boarding drone, as well as a defense drone. There also will be a event where there will be several drones attacking our ship at once. So let's fully power that. Get the defense drone up. We don't need the mind control for this part. Okay, and we're going to send our 2 boarders and just take down that missile system. And set up the 2 mantis to go and... Piloting. That's pretty gross. Okay, open up all the doors. Should have kind of done that already. What is your deal, NG? Alright, so we got the missile system down. That's not a problem anymore. We'll send them after drone control. Mantis will join them there. Not ideal. This is fine. Won't be teleporting them back, so just maximize evasion now. Okay, that was... I should have pulled the weapons guy more so than my shields. It's fine, it's not a problem. Just that our evasion got a touch low. Zero repairing the hull, that's why our evasion is significantly lower than what it should be. Okay. 21 scrap. Heal the rest of the crew up. I'm going to need the pilot at full health, just in case problems arise. We'll do the same for the NG. Alright. Now, I'm not actually that concerned that we've killed off all the crew and the AI is going to be taking over the ship for Phase 3 of the fight. Mainly because we're going to take down their shields pretty quickly and then just have our boarders run amok, taking down their the shield system. Can I just do piloting? Would pilot even be faster? 6.5 dozen the other, I suppose. But in case something goes wrong, we're going to just jump directly into the flagship right now. And that means that, again, if things go wrong, we will be able to jump back to the base. And do repairs and try again. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to a teleporter as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared, this is it. Alright, well, there's no one to teleport. So, don't have any concerns there. It appears the ship is equipped with an advanced AI system. Now the crew is dead, it has taken control. This is fine. We will mind control our crew. Just set all of our weapons to auto fire. Alright, I'm going to put 2 power in the defense drone. And then just depower it. When they fire their missiles, we'll bring it back online. Yeah, turn the drone off just for a second. Maximize evasion. Still get hit twice. And that started a fire. Bad job, defense drone. Okay, well, there goes the Zoltan shield. Right, don't need the drone anymore. The beam drone, well, not right now. We'll eventually go after its shields, but right now we're just trying to take apart its systems. Okay, we're going to send our mantises back up and now just try to annihilate the shields. Okay, let's go ahead and send the mantis over. Turn off auto fire. Go ahead and mind control you again. Alright. With the shields down, we'll just activate the beam drone. And that should be game. Max evasion. Take a little bit of damage just to try and bring back the crew. They did such a fine job. I'd feel bad if they died across over there. Well, not too bad. You can clone them back, but it's the principle of it. And the beam drum finishes it off. Sweet Pete, Tai, Lu Yun, Bob, Kirkner, Bjorn, Martin, and we got there. See, congratulations, you defeated the rebel flagship. 6,119 scrap.